Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who my sixth favourite Doctor is in the countdown of the Doctors. You requested it. I have tackled this ridiculously hard task, surprisingly hard task, because I love all of the Doctors, but you made me put them in an order. I've had to get critical, and I think this one's going to be controversial. My opinion isn't wrong, neither is yours, but my sixth favourite Doctor is the fourth Doctor. Is he insane? Maybe, but hear me out. Tom Baker is the Doctor. I mean, the man himself. You see any interview with him as Tom Baker, you see him play any other role where he gets a moment to be eccentric or adventurous or heroic, you see flashes of the character in him. He's astounding, and there's a reason why he's the staple. He's the Doctor who has transcended the show and been absorbed into the zeitgeist, been absorbed into popular culture, been absorbed into art and music and just everything. Tom Baker's Doctor is the Doctor. He's not my most favourite though, but that's through no fault of his own. His performance is absolutely wonderful. It really is. I think the reason why he doesn't rank higher on my list, I bet so many of you are watching this now and they're going like, he's not even in your top 3! The reason why he doesn't rank higher on my list for me is because I do tend, as a viewer, going through the DVDs, to find some of his stories drag a little bit. Genesis of the Daleks is a great story that tends to drag a bit in the middle. Invasion of Time starts out promising and then becomes a slog. There are so many times where I watch a Tom Baker story where I have to go, right, I'm stopping it now, because I'm starting to get a bit bored. But that is never because of him. His era is excellent, it is, I don't doubt that at all, but it's the one era where I do have to restrict myself when watching it, to watching it in parts, or even watching one episode at a time, like it was broadcast. That doesn't mean I can't appreciate it. Excellent team-ups with companions. You've got the two Romanas, you've got Sarah Jane. His relationship with Sarah Jane is wonderful to watch. You've got Leela. It's just, it is a great era. Like, you know, you get Nissa Tegan and Adric toward the end. It's a lot of fun to watch, and he gels well with everybody for different reasons in different ways. It's the eyes and the teeth. You know, like people always say, like, you know, teeth and curls, like, they always point out some of his physical attributes, the scarf, but that really does make up who he is. The scarf is an extension of his physical character. I love the story behind it, like the idea that they gave the costume maker too much wool. She thought use all of it, so she made a scarf out of all the wool they gave him, and he was like, tried it on, yeah, I'll have it, this is great. I mean, there it is! See? There bloody well is! This is the first Doctor to feel alien. He feels otherworldly. The second Doctor kind of had to tell you that he was from another world. The first Doctor had to tell you from another world. Yes, they behave differently, but you know they fit in. You could, aside from maybe the Victorian garb, you could imagine them being people you'd meet in real life. The third Doctor is a secret agent man, so he sort of fits the James Bond trope. He feels like an action hero. The fourth Doctor was the first Doctor to feel alien and otherworldly. And it's about Tom's expressions, it's about his movements, it's about his sort of swinging moods when it comes to his vocal choices. Like, obviously, you know, he has the very famous voice and all this, but, like, a lot of those moments where he just goes up and then down, quite quiet. He's very intense, but at the same time silly. He feels dangerous to be around, but you wouldn't want anyone else around you when danger kicks off elsewhere. You want him there with you in the thick of it. It's a very unique performance, and I do thoroughly enjoy it. And again, weirdly, one of my finest, one of my favourite, the finest moments for him, one of my favourite moments with Tom Baker playing the Doctor, isn't him playing the Fourth Doctor. There are many moments with him playing the Fourth Doctor, but it's when he plays the Curator. There he is, this guy, playing the Curator in Day of the Doctor. Because there's just this wonderful, wonderful moment. When you first see that story and you realise it's him, it just sends shivers down your spine, because this Doctor is so ingrained in the popular culture, and it's one of the first things that comes to your mind when you think of Doctor Who. That when you hear the voice, it instantly brought back any warm fuzzies of this and of the original run. It was a magical thing to behold, and you can tell he's revelling in it. He's got like what 10 lines, and it's the best performance in Day of the Doctor. That short sequence, Tom Baker gives the best performance. Not to discredit anyone else, but that's the best performance in it because it just makes you feel so removed from reality. You deny this reality. You just... You have to watch. You just help us to watch it unfold, and you're like, my God, this is a masterwork in his craft. He's been given so little to work with, and he is carrying everything. And it's summed up beautifully in that moment when he says, like, the moment he says, perhaps of course you were me, congratulations. And he shakes Matt's hand, and Matt goes, oh, thank you very much. And there's this, I'd like to see the script, because I get a sense that was almost improvised. And if it wasn't improvised, Tom delivered it differently from any rehearsal those two might have done. Because you can see Matt is sort of like, thank you very much. Like, it's this nice feeling. Oh, it's great. Tom Baker is wonderful. It's a shame he doesn't rank higher on my list. Maybe in time I will learn to love the stories a bit more, but till then, the stories I would recommend for the Fourth Doctor, and the ones that stand out to me as highlights, Genesis of the Daleks for the most part. I do absolutely adore that story. I really, really, really like The Talons of Wen Chiang. Bit long, bit insensitive nowadays, but it is some proper, like, weird gothic Sherlock Holmesian, like, horror story kind of stuff. Horror of Fang Rock is a lot of fun. I dig that one too. And also Deadly Assassin. I mean, now that I'm saying it, more of them are coming to mind that I like. But I don't know. I don't connect with his era as much as I have done with others. But he is truly the Doctor. Aside from my blasphemy, what do you think? Is the Fourth Doctor much higher on your list? I imagine he is #1 for many of you, if not in the top 3. What's your favourite Fourth Doctor story? Be nice in the comments. Remember, I'm not wrong. It's opinion. You're not wrong. It's opinion. We're all right. We all love the show. We all love Tom Baker. So let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you tomorrow for the next Doctor on my list. Look at him. Look at him.
We'll be right back.